Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu touched down in Washington today, marking the beginning of a crucial visit to the United States. This trip signifies the first meeting between Netanyahu and President Trump since the latter's second inauguration, underscoring the significance of the U.S.-Israel relationship. The visit comes at a pivotal moment for the Middle East, with the reverberations of the Gaza war still being felt and the precarious situation in the West Bank demanding urgent attention. Both leaders have acknowledged the importance of this meeting, with discussions expected to center around a range of critical issues. At the forefront will be the recent conflict with Hamas and the ongoing efforts to secure the release of all Israeli hostages. The eyes of the world will be on Washington as these two powerful leaders convene to deliberate on the future of the region. The meeting carries with it historical weight, serving as a testament to the enduring alliance between the United States and Israel. However, it also unfolds against a backdrop of complex geopolitical realities. The Middle East peace process remains stalled, and the specter of Iranian influence looms large. As the two leaders prepare to engage in what promises to be a high-stakes diplomatic encounter, the world waits with bated breath. The outcome of their discussions could have far-reaching consequences, shaping the trajectory of the Middle East for years to come. Central to the discussions between Netanyahu and Trump is the recent victory over Hamas in the Gaza war. The conflict, which raged for 15 long months, exacted a heavy toll on both sides, leaving a trail of devastation and loss. Netanyahu arrives in Washington seeking not only recognition of this victory, but also unwavering support from the United States in consolidating Israel's position. The ceasefire agreement, while fragile, has brought a tentative halt to the violence. However, the release of Israeli hostages remains a top priority for Netanyahu and a key demand in the ongoing negotiations with Hamas. The first phase of the agreement, involving the release of 33 hostages in exchange for 2,000 Palestinian prisoners, has been implemented. Yet, the fate of the remaining 60 hostages hangs in the balance, casting a long shadow over the prospects for a lasting peace. The second phase of the ceasefire hinges on the successful resolution of this issue, with a full Israeli withdrawal from Gaza contingent upon the return of all its citizens. The pressure on Netanyahu to secure the release of the hostages is immense. Failure to do so would not only be a political blow, but would also deeply wound the Israeli psyche. While the guns have fallen silent in Gaza, the situation remains highly volatile. The ceasefire, brokered with the involvement of international actors including the United States, is in its early stages and faces numerous challenges. Netanyahu finds himself walking a tightrope, facing pressure from both within his own government and from the international community. Domestically, Netanyahu faces mounting pressure from right-wing elements within his coalition. These factions, skeptical of Hamas's intentions, urge a hardline stance, demanding a resumption of hostilities if the second phase of the ceasefire fails to yield results by early March. Netanyahu must carefully navigate these internal pressures while seeking to maintain a united front on the international stage. Internationally, the international community has welcomed the ceasefire as a positive step towards de-escalation. However, concerns remain about the humanitarian situation in Gaza, which was ravaged by the conflict. The international community is urging both sides to show restraint and to work towards a sustainable and just peace. Adding to the complexity, violence has flared up in the West Bank despite the ceasefire in Gaza. The Israeli military has intensified its operations in the region, particularly in Jenin, citing security concerns. These operations have resulted in Palestinian casualties, further inflaming tensions and jeopardizing the already fragile peace. Trump's position on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been a subject of much speculation. While his unwavering support for Israel is well documented, he has also expressed a desire to broker a peace deal, a feat that has eluded his predecessors. This dual role as both staunch ally and potential peacemaker places Trump in a delicate position. Netanyahu's visit presents an opportunity for Trump to articulate his vision for the region and to exert his influence in pushing for a resolution. However, the path to peace is fraught with obstacles, and any misstep could have disastrous consequences. Beyond the immediate crisis, Trump is believed to be harboring broader diplomatic ambitions, aiming for a grand bargain that would see normalization of relations between Israel and Saudi Arabia. Such a development would have seismic implications for the region, potentially reshaping alliances and altering the balance of power. The stakes are high for both Netanyahu and Trump. Success in securing the release of the hostages and achieving a lasting peace would be a major diplomatic victory for both leaders. However, failure to navigate the complexities of the situation could lead to renewed violence and further entrenchment. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit drop A and for more updates. See you in the next one.